Today we're going to talk about my favorite belt squat machine that some of the strongest squatters in the world use, like Brian Carroll, Blaine Sumner, and Ray Williams. You see, when you squat with a barbell, gravity pulls straight down on the bar, which creates load on your spine. Based on the length of the moment arm and the amount of weight you are lifting, the loads on the spine, including shear, compression, and torque, can increase. The unique design of the Squatmax MD isn't anchored to a point in front of you, but instead floats underneath you. This makes the line of pull straight down, making it similar to a barbell squat. And here's the great thing, because the belt is fastened around the hips with the weight supported directly under the body rather than on top of the back or chest, there is less load on the spine. So whether you have a narrow stance with a more upright chest or a wider stance with a more forward angled chest, the line of drive is the same, straight down. This means an athlete dealing with back pain that is made worse with squatting can often use this device to maintain their strength and fitness while they rehab. Aside from injury rehab, let's now hear how Brian Carroll used this belt squat machine in his training to set an all-time world record 1,300-pound squat recently.
Being someone that has a history of back injury, I know just how important it is for positioning and technique, especially concerning the squat. And the Squatmax had a great deal with my ability to take my training volume and my capacity so much higher than I could in the past. I'm able to utilize this apparatus 2 times per week, once heavy on my squat day after I do my main barbell squats, and secondarily after my deadlift where I can work light. Because it taxes my lower back and knees so little, I can use this 2 times a week with no damage to my body. As someone who's been around the sport for over 21 years, I can tell you that I've tried every belt squat apparatus out there. And some are good, but none of them compare to the Squatmax MD. And that's because the line of drive is straight up and down. There's so little shearing on the knee or the lower back, and it's a completely natural movement. It's like night and day compared to the other apparatuses that have levers and pulleys that actually traction you forward and take away from the benefit of a belt squat. But I used 4 different techniques to help build the 1,300-pound squat using the Squatmax MD. The first one was a piston-style squat where I leave all the emphasis on the quad muscles. I'm not going all the way down, and I'm not standing all the way up, pumping my quads. The second way I built the squat was with a pause squat. I would load the eccentric on the way down, and I would pause in the hold and explode up out of the bottom, moving the weight as fast as I could. The third way that I did it was with a competition speed squat. So I would load the eccentric once again, but I wouldn't pause in the bottom. I would explode up as fast as I can, building maximum neural drive with lighter weight. And the fourth way that I used the Squatmax MD was with a traditional free squat, no pause in the bottom, just like I would approach a competition squat. Some I braced myself to be able to handle more weight by holding onto the uprights on the squat rack. And the other time, I just used my core stiffness and my form to do a free squat, not holding on to anything. But these 4 components were what I use as my assistance work to build the biggest squat in history, regardless of federation.
Let's go!